Hello, I'm Jessica, and I'm in the beautiful Ely, Minnesota, staying in a cabin, but it's a rainy afternoon, so I'm going to take this opportunity to do my video tutorial on how to crochet a waffle stitch, and this is for my website Fields and Front Porches. So I made a little sample on the waffle stitch so you know what it looks like. So it is a beautiful stitch. You can make it into an afghan. I made one into a scarf for my mother-in-law last year. So let's get started. Okay, so you're going to start out by doing a slip knot. There's a video that shows how to do the slip knot and the double crochet. And so if you don't know how to double crochet, please watch the first video and get comfortable with that because you'll need that skill for this video. Alright, so with the waffle stitch we're going to crochet in multiples of 3 because every waffle stitch is 3 stitches. Okay, so I'm just going to do 3 waffles. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 sets of 3 just for this video. But if you were to make an afghan, then you're going to want to continue until it's as long as you want your project to be. So 1, 2, 3, that's one set. 1, 2, 3, that's another set. 1, 2, 3, that's our third set. And then at the very end you're going to chain an extra 4 chains because we're going to have 2 stitches at each end for a border. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's our extra 4. Alright, so now you're going to find the second stitch from the crochet hook. So 1, 2, we're going to double crochet into that stitch. Okay, so a regular double crochet, I'll do a refresher on how to double crochet. Yarn over, insert, oops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so we're going to continue to do that all the way across. So for right now we're just doing regular double stitches all the way across to make our foundation row. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, we're going to continue doing that all the way across for our foundation row. And then for the rest of the time we're going to be doing double crochets and it'll just be a little bit different to make the waffle pattern. Okay, so all the way to the end. Okay, one more. Alright, so now we have our foundation row. So now we're going to start doing the waffle pattern. So we're going to turn our work around. And for each row in this stitch you're going to chain up 1 in the beginning and then double crochet into the foundation of that stitch. So normally with double crochet we would move to the next stitch, but instead we're going to chain right into the foundation of that stitch. So we're going to insert right there. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that's how we're going to start every row. So now we're going to do the waffle stitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a regular double crochet, except when we insert, you're going to find these posts right here. That next post, we're going to insert behind it. Okay, so you're going to yarn over and then you're going to insert behind that little post, behind that stitch. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that just makes it pop out a little bit. And then for the next 2 it's just going to be a regular double crochet stitch. Normally I like to insert from behind back here, but for this stitch you insert right up there, right at the very top. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, we're going to do another one just like that. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're going to continue that pattern. So we're doing this in groups of 3. So we went around and then 2 at the top. So now we're going to do around again. Around, we're going to insert behind. And then the next 2 are going to be like normal at the top. Okay, so again, insert behind for the next one. And then the next 2 are at the top. Okay, so to end this row, so when we're working in the front where the waffle stitch is, when we end, we're going to do 1 behind, and then the next one, we've just got this little piece at the end, we're going to insert somewhere at the top in the front. Okay, so just anywhere up here, and we're going to do a regular double crochet. So that's how we're going to end that row whenever we're working in the front where the waffle pattern shows. Okay, so now we're going to turn our work. Okay, again, we're going to chain up 1 and then double crochet into that foundation. That's how we're starting our rows with this waffle stitch. Okay, so now we're just going to do the opposite. So before we did behind and then 2 at the top. Now we're going to do 1 at the top, 2 behind. Okay, you can kind of see, I'll pull this out, you can kind of see that this one's behind, these 2 are at the top. This one's behind, these 2 are at the top. Okay, so we're just going to continue that pattern, so it's just the opposite as the last time. Okay, so 1 at the top, and then 2 behind. Okay, another one behind. All right, 1 at the top, and 2 behind. We're going to continue that pattern all the way to the end. 1 at the top, 2 behind. Oops. Okay. All right, and then to end this second row, when we're working on the back, to end it, then we're going to have 2 at the very top. Okay, that's how we end the second row. 2 at the top. Okay, so now all we're going to do is we're going to turn our work around. We're going to start it the same way, and then we're going to do the same pattern that we did down here. Okay, so we're just going to repeat those 2. I'm going to do this row with you, and then I'm going to show you how to finish the waffle stitch. So we're going to crochet 1. Okay, then we're going to double crochet into the foundation of that one chain. And now we're going to do the pattern we did down here. So we're going to go behind 1 and then at the top for 2. So we'll go behind 1. Okay, and at the top for 2. Behind 1. And at the top for 2. Oops. Behind 1. At the top for 2. Okay, and then remember we're going back to what we did down here, so we're going to end with 1 behind and 1 inserted at the top somewhere. There's my behind 1, and then at the top. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you how to end the waffle stitch, so you can see the waffles sticking out now. So we're going to turn it around, you're going to chain up 1, double stitch into the foundation again, and then all you're going to do is double stitch all the way across, just a regular double stitch right at the top. Okay, so just continue double stitching all the way across, and that's how you would end it. Just continue on down. Okay, to tie off when you get to the very end, so you always end the waffle stitch by working on at the back of the work. So this is the side where the waffles are, so you're gonna do your last row while working at the back of the work. Okay, so then to tie off, I just pull that loop out, then I would cut it right here and pull that tail through your loop to make a knot. Okay, so that's how you would end it. Alright, and that is the beautiful waffle stitch. Okay, so I hope you enjoy experimenting with this stitch. It's a really fun one to make and it's really gorgeous. Okay, so thank you very much for watching.